Yo, this is Rick Mahorn, the bad boy, giving a shout out to my man Drew, Detroit Drew. Make sure you tune in on his YouTube channel, Detroit Drew. Bad boy.
Jay the producer.
Detroit Drew, Woodward Sports. Yeah, Detroit Drew, Woodward Sports.
Woodward Sports.
Yeah.
Yo, what's good, peeps, man? How's everyone doing today? Happy hump day. And today we're back talking NBA draft because in terms of the Pistons, man, what else do we have to talk about? This is really the highlight of our offseason. We got the first overall pick. You hear the trade rumors. You hear that the Pistons are high on Jalen Green. If you remember a couple of weeks ago, months ago at this point, maybe, I don't know, it's all starting to blend in together, that we were high on Mobley. So there's a lot of what ifs going into this thing. And I think that the two picks, if it's not Cade, the other one needs to be Jalen Green. Not that I don't like Mobley. I don't think Suggs is a number one overall pick guy. I think he's a good for the top four. Look, I don't hate Mobley. I don't dislike him, but I'd be a lot happier if we took him at 2 or 3. But now that we got number one, the Pistons aren't backed into a corner. They have some options. They could trade the pick. Personally, I'm not buying all those rumors. I think they're smoke screens. Here's the difference between Green and Cade. One, I think Green's going to come to the NBA right away and get buckets. He played in the G League. That is, I don't want to say tougher than college, but it gets you more NBA ready because you're playing against guys who are trying to get back onto an NBA roster. Some guys who come off an NBA roster got demoted down there. You're playing against guys who are league ready or trying to work on things to get better in the league. Whereas in college, there's only a handful of guys that are going to do something each year in the NBA. Whereas a lot of guys, they're second round talent, they're good role players. There's not too many stars that come out of it. Not that there is in the G League, but the G League started to see an increase in talent. Like Chris Middleton's probably gonna be the most popular one. He started this thing. He's the first G League player to make an All-Star game, so on and so forth. They're playing against NBA-style coaches, an NBA system. It's getting you more and more ready to be into the NBA, whereas college, it's like all about the coach. Like, they all have their own systems and stuff. So if that makes sense, I feel like I did a terrible job explaining that, but I can break that down a later date in time. Green's a scorer, man. He's a walking bucket. And he's going to have some career highs underneath his belt in the NBA at the next level. I mean, there's not a shot offensively that's a bad shot for him. There's not a mismatch that he's not going to take advantage of. If it's a bigger guy, he's faster than them. If it's a smaller guy, he's going to be stronger than them. The only thing he needs to do is probably bulk up a little bit, add some weight. But I'm not worried about that. Wherever he goes, he's going to be a great player. As far as I don't know why I keep doing that. As far as Cunningham, I feel like he is the best overall player. He might not be a better scorer than Green or anything, but he's more complete. I feel like he's a better defender. He's a better playmaker. Not that Green doesn't play make. He does. He does a great job of finding his teammates, but Cade's better. I feel like Cade has a higher upside. If he can continue his development and get to that next level, he can be a top point guard in the league, or shooting guard, or small forward, whatever position they have him at. Green, his upside is he's going to be a 20-plus point game scorer. And the rest of it, he's got a lot more work to do. Like, he's got to become a better defender. He's got to be better with the ball out of his hands and a lot more. So that's really the difference. Not knocking either one of these players. I like them both. I'll be happy with whatever one we get. I just feel like the pressure's on the Pistons that they have the number one overall pick to take Cade. I feel like he's a safe pick. And the Pistons don't really want to screw this up. I don't think Troy Weaver will. I trust whoever Troy Weaver drafts. He hasn't steered us wrong yet. I mean, 2 out of the 4 rookies he drafted last year made all rookie teams. That's 50%. That's a pretty good percentage. If you're shooting 50% from downtown, you're way above average. So I trust Troy. I'm glad I'm not in his shoes because, you look at all the trade rumors. I'm sure his phone has not stopped ringing since we got the number one overall pick. I'm not buying the trades. I'm not buying the James Wiseman, the 7th overall pick to get up to number 1. I ain't buying that. I think we stay out 1 and we get our guy. Rather, if that's Green, Cade, Mobley, Suggs, the guy with the mullet from Baylor, I don't know. It's on Troy Weaver. I'm pretty sure we're taking Cade. I'm almost like 99.9% sure we're taking Cade. But with Troy Weaver, there's always that 0.01% chance he does something out of the box. So I think Cade's the pick. And I know a lot of you guys were kind of mad I said that's going to be the pick. I don't care what you think. If you don't like what I say, make your own videos, jabroni. But that being said, I still think Cade's the pick. I think he's the best player overall in the draft. And I think coming to the Pistons, he's going to be a good fit because he can play multiple positions, guard multiple positions. He fits with a lot of players on our team. Whereas as Jalen Green, you know, how would that work? You know, we have a lot of wings right now. It's a lot more questions when you start going that route. But I think Cade's a safe pick. He fits with the team. He can play with anybody on the squad and do well. But if you have a different point of view, I left a community post up this morning. I guess technically this afternoon. It's already late in the day. If you want to go vote over there, who would you take, Cade or Green? Go do that. You can comment down the video. All that good stuff, man. Instagram, Twitter, DSA members, Woodward in the description. Check it all out. I'll see you guys in the next one. And that's the bottom line because Double D said so. Peace.